I'm back. So yesterday I yesterday I uploaded a 40-minute random rant, rambling, just like it was random, it was concerning, and I posted it, and I only told like one person about it, one of my best friends, and I don't know if she saw it or not, but I had like 5 views, and that was like kind of shocking because I was not expecting anyone. I mean, I know 5 views is like basically minus 100, but to me, I was like, I'm discoverable, then like, should I not post anymore? But I kind of like this weird risk that, like, although mostly I feel safe about posting on YouTube because it's like it's not very easily discoverable, and honestly you can't see who liked it or who viewed your videos and stuff, so you don't overthink about it. But is this longer than the other one? Never mind. So uh honestly, like, okay, I was surprised, that's all. I was surprised, and one person even liked the video, and I was like, okay, am I the new Emma Chamberlain? But okay, anyways. So, by the way, I bought this. It's so cute. It's a blueberry or blackberry mug. Like I feel like these are like tiny little blueberries, but then it has this stem. So I'm like, maybe it's a big mulberry or blackberry, but like it's just something. And I have iced tea in it, and my ice cubes are little grapes. Okay. Ah. And I have some stuff with me because I just wanted to show you my stuff. Ooh, my stuff. So, but first, let's just talk about what's going on in my mind. It's like, oh my god, something has been troubling me, even though it's not troubling if you really think about it. It's brat. It's the whole brat culture that has been brewing. It's been overflowing everywhere. So I don't know, let's talk a little bit about it. I don't hate Charlie XCS, XCX. I don't like, I have only listened to a few of her songs. I think like her first song that I ever heard was like Boys, Boys. I think I was like in ninth grade or maybe eighth grade when I heard it, and I watched the video. I mean, I love that video. I loved that video, and I think I still do. And that song is just so nice, and it kind of makes me nostalgic because I was in high school that time. So, sorry if I missed your party. Wish I had a better excuse, like. I was busy thinking about boys because, like, girls saying, yeah. So I was like, this song is so empowering. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know a lot of songs. I know the one with Troye Sivan, and from this new album Brat, I haven't heard a lot of the songs except for like on TikTok. I've been listening to Brat a lot on TikTok. I mean, I've been seeing TikToks with Brat songs as the audios. So That, and I think I love the song, The Girl So Confusing. I love that song. I don't know, it just like kind of reminds me of like being with your siblings, like, I hate you. Wait, did I mention this whole thing in my last video as well? Oh my god. Should I get checked for like memory problems? I don't know. But what I'm concerned about is about this album. It's the green color. Like, I don't know if you have seen the album cover. It's this green, but like a little neoner. It's not like totes neon, but it's not like natural green. It's like annoying Gemini green. And I understand, I think, like why Charlie XCS could have done it, because like to revolutionize. Uh, and I also like saw this one video where it was like, I mean, there was this person talking about brat, like how it's like music industry in Hollywood, and I guess even Bollywood, they use a woman's body as a way to sell stuff and everything. And I guess she didn't want to do that, which is like more power to her for that. Amazing. um, I think I agree because, you know, but anyways, but we are humans and we have this very bad habit into turning every fucking thing into an aesthetic. And now I think brat core is has risen, and so far only like I mean, of course, it's like it's just like the album popped off very loudly, but I think it's only going to get louder, and they're going to aestheticify brat, and everyone is going to wear, that's my main point, everyone is going to be wearing green, neon green clothes. And I'm afraid, I don't know, especially if they don't wear it with black. What am I going to do? I don't know. I'm not in. I don't know. It's just one of the things that has been going on in my mind. And I know I shouldn't be like so concerned, and I don't think I'm that concerned, but like like when I thought of it, when I thought about it, I was like, oh my god, everyone's going to be wearing neon green. It's 2019 again. So yeah. Do you guys remember that whole Insta baddie era where everyone was wearing like super neon clothes? And also we had a Cheeto core era. People were wearing like neon orange and Cheetos on their like, also like I think Cheetos did a partnership with a fashion brand, maybe one of the fast fashion girlies, and they had like Cheeto clothes. And like when I saw them, I was like, this is so iconic. And I guess it was iconic, but I do not care for neon colors. I just don't know. It's just like my personal opinion. It's my opinion. So that's it. But I love the song. That's like, I think you hate me, I think you love me. I don't remember the current tone, the correct tone of the song, but it sounds really good. Also, I'm yet to see the video because there were a lot of like girly pop icons in the video. So, but anyways, that's all about Brat. So if you were watching the video just for Brat's Brat Brat mentioned. So like if you were just watching it for that, I guess you can leave now. Okay. I'm so full, by the way. I'm so full. Even though I don't think I ate that much, but like I get bloated very easily, and then I like it's like whenever I eat, I'm punished. Not just physically, but also mentally because mentally because um, I'm not sure if I have eating disorders or not, but it feels like I do. I don't want to trigger people, so let's just not talk about it. But should I start giving trigger warning? But like, yeah, maybe I should. But like, I'm not really good at um, editing, so that's why I need you guys to make me famous so I can pay for an editor. So, what kind of editing style should I go for? Like Emma Chamberlain or Q2 Han sisters? I don't know if you know them, but I used to like. Honestly, it's been so long since the last time I watched one of their videos, but I used to watch them a lot during the pandemic. Uh, or Stan by Extra, the world of Extra. I don't know the correct name, but yeah, he's hilarious. Or something that's like I guess this like natural raw podcast style doesn't hurt either, but I'm just thinking of stuff, bitch. I don't need to like intellectualize every fucking thing because I'm literally doing that with my feelings so that I don't have to fucking feel those feelings. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's kind of a little too sweet. I'm gonna put some water. This is not like it's the powder iced tea. Like you just get that powder, put it in water. It's like Tang, but for iced tea. So it's like one of those, and I think I put too much of this powder. Of that powder. Did I ever tell you? I think you guys can see that I'm a little cheery, more cheerful than yesterday, but that's just I act different every time. I watched a few girly pop videos on YouTube, so like for a limited time I'm cheerful, I guess. Um, what was I fucking saying? Oh yeah, let me tell you guys about how I learned English. So I'm from a small town in India, and the schools, even though I went to private school, they all sucked because it's like I know like how in America and other um, European countries there's like government school, public school, and private schools have this what's the word, reputation of being like fancy and you know like better, but it's just like I don't know, it's like anybody can open a school in India. It feels like sometimes anybody can open a school, anybody can hire anyone. You don't even like, I don't know, sometimes um, they don't even hire good teachers sometimes. So like that was my whole thing growing up. I would change schools a lot because the schools were like just not it. um, if it was like good with education, the teachers would be so bad and traumatic, like not traumatic but traumatizing. um, it was just like It was fucked up. But and even though they claim to be English medium school, which means like they teach everything in English except for Hindi, of course. But yeah, even though they claim to be English medium, none of the kids actually can speak good English. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why? It's just weird. It's weird, and the only reason I know English because my cousin introduced me to Hannah Montana. Yeah. You get the limo out front. Oh, what the fuck was that? Short? I don't know. Oh god, I need to check. I really should get checked for like Alzheimer's or something. But yeah, um, was that problematic? I'm sorry. Just I guess I should, but I really need to get checked for like memory related disorders because yeah. But yeah, I used to watch a lot of Hannah Montana, and I don't know, I had a lot of my trauma, a lot of my trauma, and like in my childhood, I still do, but like my childhood was, being a queer person, um, and also being very neurodivergent. So uh, yeah, so I don't know, I guess I hated my surroundings, and that's why I used the Western media as an escape. And growing up, I used to love Barbie movies, and uh, even though on my TV in my childhood home, I guess it's the same house still, but yeah, growing up on TV, the Barbie movies would be in Hindi, but the songs they would sing, they were always in English, and I used to be like, they sound so good, they sound so different from Bollywood. That's so slay. And I used to like try to sing them, and just like I used to sing just gibberish, like Guarda casolalo, la encontrarlo no sono. Whoa, tu caso wako. So like I kind of used to sing like that, and my family and my relatives used to be like, oh my god, sing for us, Rachel. And I used to sing it, and they used to like laugh, and they used to be like, oh my god, this is hilarious. And I used to be like, okay, I love the spotlight, so whatever. But but slowly, as I immersed myself in the whole Hannah Montana and Hollywood, Disney stuff, I started understanding English because like I listened to it so much. It was like, I don't know, like how kids learn English. So I sorta kinda learned it like that, or how immigrants learn English. So it was like that, and then I started reading books and listening to songs and being on social media all the freaking time. So that's the only reason I can speak English, because like if you ask me what's a verb, I'll be like, what the fuck do you mean? I mean, I have a basic understanding of what a verb is, but I don't know. Like, give me an adjective. Mischievous? Give me another adjective. I don't know. so so that's the whole thing about my English. But I guess that was like, I told this to my therapist, and they were like, that's fucking impressive. I'm like, "Ah, I know, bitch." So yeah. So I'm gonna show you some of my stickers and art, and just like talk about it, because you know also I love stickers. Stickers are one of my vices, and I love putting them everywhere. My stickers They're on our Wi-Fi, on my table fan, on my laptop, on literally almost every notebook, journal, diary I own. It's also on my iPad. Let me just show you. And some of the stickers are made by me. Like I drew them, and then I got them printed as stickers. So, ooh, I'm so fucking full. Okay, this is one of the diaries. Honestly, this is another one of my habits. Neutral bad habits, I guess. I buy diaries and then I like never end up using them, but like I decorate them, and I'm like I always keep them with me. Like I'm gonna use it someday. So it's one of those it's one of those journals. But there's a cow. I made it during the whole COVID strawberry cow, and then the whole that era, and everyone was like, like first there was strawberry cow, and then there was a cow for every other fruit. So this is, I guess, like blueberry cow. This one. This is also made by me. This is an OC. Their name is Vish. So, and this sticker, I got it from a thrift store in India. Like they gave it to me with my clothes. It says hate is not an opinion, because it's not. And then there's a sticker that says your body deserves unconditional love. And I guess this sticker is from one of those shitty fast food restaurant chains that support horrible things in the world. So, like a genocide. It came with the paper bag, and I just put it there because icon. I'm an icon. This used to be my budget money finance diary. So these stickers are made by me, not this one. So, and then there's another one, another club, Buzz and Ocean. Oh yeah. This is another. I know Harry Potter. I mean, I enjoyed Harry Potter, but I don't like it. Honestly, I tried reading it, but it was like, it's hard. It's boring. Sorry, Potterheads, but also like the writer is literally a TERF, so like fuck her. This is also made by me, and this too. This is a bee. I mean, this is a bee's bud because the bee is asleep inside a flower, but like the flower is too small and the bee is too big, so like the bud is kind of hanging out. It's so cute. I'm sorry. Yeah. This is Zain Shah, I think. They're on Instagram. They're a really interesting artistic person. They're really cool. So like, I don't know, they're just like one of my muses when I want to like paint or draw. This is a diary of like Genshin Impact artwork. That game. I'm dangerously attached to that game, but like I'd enjoy it. Then there's this another notebook. I take my notes in here. This, I draw this, and also this. This is a gay pirate. And this is Yoi Himamura. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but yeah. This is just like an Indian vampire. This says Twinks Club. I made it. I made this. This is Razor from Genshin Impact. This also this. I don't want to tell like I made everything, but like, yeah, This is the back. So I'm just gonna be like, I don't want to bore you guys, but like, I still want to show you. Okay, about this brat sticker. I don't know. I found it outside on a wall or on a pole. You know, like people like to put stickers outside, and if I find something pretty, I just like in my diary. So I know, I love it. I love it. It's like thrifting. No, it's more primitive. It's like it's primal, not primitive. Like I know primitive is like a negative word, but I don't think it's a bad thing. But honestly, yeah, like it's more primal. It's like hunting and gathering. I'm a hunter and gatherer of stickers. So yeah. And then there's this sketchbook of mine. I draw this. I know the mushroom kind of looks like a pee-pee. So. And then I have some drawings like this. It's not that good, but then there's this. It's upside down. I'm sorry. And then there's some like hot naked man. And honestly, I want to like hide the peepees, but I don't know how to do it. Like I'll just show you like very quickly. Okay. If you want to see it, just go on my Instagram. One of my Instagrams. I have like 6 accounts, and 2 of them I tell people that it's mine. 3 of them. So one is like where I post my pretty pictures, and then the other one is more like for my creative work, like when you know, I post my art there. So I posted my art there. I also put like other stuff, but yeah, I posted there. And then I have another one where I put where I post all the vegan dishes I made. By the way, I'm not a vegan, but I'm vegetarian, and I try to be as vegan as much. I try to be vegan as. Sorry, I just told you about my whole English story, but yeah, like I try my best to be vegan. It's like, it's not like, you know, I'm not like one of those vegans who are like, I'm going to be a vegan forever. I mean, I try to be that, but it's hard sometimes. So like sometimes if I'm out, I will eat gelato. So yeah. And I'm lactose intolerant. So like, you know, like, yeah, I don't enjoy it, but it's hard to control sometimes. But yeah, I think like I'm 80% vegan if you want to talk about it like that. So these were my things. Now I'm just gonna like show you the stickers, like, you know, like the stickers, individual stickers. This one is not by me. Also, it's not a sticker, it's a patch. It says tits or ass. I'm so sorry, I forgot the Instagram handle of the people who made this. Otherwise, I would have given them a shout out. I mean, not as if people are watching, but 5 people watch, so like, you know, even 1 person counts. But anyways, shut up. Oh, there's another patch, and it's by the same people. It says, I live to scam, because I do. I live to scam. No, it's more like born to scam, forced to be scammed, or get scammed. So this is one of my favorite mushrooms, Amanita muscaria or muscaria, I don't know. I love her. So like I drew that and turned it into a sticker. And Then, oh, then, like I already showed you, but maybe it will be clear, even though I don't think so. This is also one of my drawings. I just love this drawing. It's like amazing. It's like, I don't know, it's like, I love it. Uh, this is another one. First, actually, I was trying to make Sino in a different style, Sino from Genshin Impact. But then I was just like, I don't think this person is Sino. I just think there's someone. By the way, if you see the nail accessories, they're inspired by Bhavya Ramesh, or is it Bhavya Ramesh? I just love their work. I love Bhavya Ramesh. So this is Howl in my style, blonde Howl, red head. I also have brunette and other colors, but I think like I either sold them or gave it away to my friends. I just love distributing, love and joy, and stickers. So then there's Zhao. I'm Adeptus. I'm Adeptus Zhao. You called me? I don't know. Sorry, but I love him though. This is Venti, our favorite drunk twink, because like that's so real, a drunk twink. There is not enough representation. This is a butterfly mantis. That's not what they're actually called, but like they have butterfly-ish wings and they're a mantis, so that's what I call them. I don't know, like comment something in my videos, just like let's talk. Like I love talking to faceless strangers. I just love the risk and fun. It's like Omega. Also they banned Omega, right? That's fucked up. I mean Omega was fucked up too, but another blonde Howl. Brunette. How also like I don't think it's fair how they like for black hair and for brown hair people like for both people use brunette. Why? I don't get it. My gay pirate OC. He's a gay pirate and his boyfriend is a time traveler. So a time traveler, time jumper, also teleporter. Like he's like, you know, a jumper basically. He can jump in every directions, times, even present, anywhere, any place, any when, anytime. So this is another OC. He's one of the ancient vampires, one of the first ones. And his jewelry is like there are little decorated vials filled with emergency blood. So, you know, because like you need that, right? Like it's like their version of a protein bar. So coming up, Kave. I love Kave. Kave and his toxic boyfriend, I'll hate them. I just like love the relationship. Freaking frack. I just quoted Glenn from Superstore, by the way. This is Daneslave. He needs therapy, honestly, but love him. And Razor, I love Razor. Also, like I'm kind of scared for him because like Like Lisa, I get it. You're amazing. You're an amazing person, Lisa. But like, are you really well suited for Razor? I don't know. Like she's amazing, but is she sensitive enough to tackle such an extreme case? You know? So, anyways, the next sticker is Twinks Club. I think that's all. Maybe some of the time I would just like, I can show you guys my art straight from my iPad. I guess I could do that right now too, but I'm lazy to do that. I don't feel like doing it. And second, I'm like, oh my god, what if I'm boring my audience? Like, what if I'm boring my minus 5 people who watched my video? And honestly, I don't even know if they watched the whole video or even like for 5 minutes. So, let's talk about fashion, y'all. Fashion. Although I don't know if I should talk about fashion because I'm basically a stylist for an upcoming brand. So I won't say much, but um, mm, I just made some notes about um, a few fashion runways I watched in the 2025 spring and resort category. I love this. It's like I'm God. It's my aura points and stuff. Although maybe I can like change the direction. Okay, so what should I go for first? Like, honestly, I started doing my research and I did it like some of the research and then I stopped. So it's like I did not watch all of them. I just like watched a few of those runways and I'm just gonna say it. So I think a lot of those runways, I think recession core is coming up again. Like a lot of people were using like very casual, not casual, but like formal casual, you know, those kind of silhouettes. And for colors, it was like brown, beige, just like very dull color, and very simple silhouettes, like, you know, pants, blazers, nothing like too extravagant. Um, and like I could also see a lot of ethnic influences. If you guys like that, what was I don't see it. Where did I write it down? I think I forgot to write it down, but yeah, I remember. It's you could watch the recent runway. I think it's the first runway also from Karthik Research. That's the name of the brand and also the name of the designer. Like not Karthik Research, but Karthik. That's the name of the designer. And it was like really fun. It was like, I don't know, it was like it felt romantic, but not too romantic. You know, like realistically romantic, it felt. So like not romantic, but like new romantics, but like if new romantics were like old romantics, but like not too old and not too extravagant. But yeah. Yeah. So like there were ethnic influences, maybe like either from Asian diaspora. I love this word. It makes me feel so fancy. Um, yeah, maybe like Indian Indian ethnic influences, or maybe African, so just like that. There were, you know, ethnic elements. And I wrote down some predictions for fashion, and I'm just gonna like, let's discuss. Okay. Acne slash bacne core, the new freckle core. I'm just gonna call everything a core, so because so you guys could understand, of course. Um, so yeah, I think ooh, like how in the past few years it was like people were not only they were accepting of freckles, they were celebrating freckles, and it was like celebrating freckles to such an extent that people were drawing on fake freckles. And honestly, I love that. I did that too, so I love that. And I think now it's going to be acne. It's I think I don't know, people, it's just like this craving to see more realness in people. Like in the past, people were like with freckles and red eyes, like sad girl eyes, that sad girl makeup and natural blush and all of that. I mean, I love unnatural blush where you just like put it fucking everywhere, like one of those mushroom girlies from TikTok. I love that. But I think that's going to be one of the new things. Acne core, bacne core, it's going to be like people are going to um, show or put emphasis on acne and um, bacne, and people are going to be more accepting of those. And maybe not just like acne, but maybe also other skin conditions and stuff. So that's going to be one of the things. The second one is cheap fabric core slash sheen core. So it's I am predicting it because I observed the quality of like fabric of clothes. It's just like going down, even though like some really good brands, their runway, when you like look at the fabric, if when like of the outfits of the clothes, it just feels like sheen coated. So I think like people are going to be using cheap materials more, or blended fabrics that are like blended with plastic, basically like polyester with polyester and stuff. So I think it's going to happen because I don't know, brands want to be bitches. They want to save money and scam people, but then people would just accept it and declare it as the new normal, and people would want their clothes to look like that because everyone on their Shein and Zara ads are wearing bad quality clothes. So basic girly pops are going to want to have that quality of clothes because they're going to think that that's the good stuff. They're going to look at like really good fabric, really good fabrics, really good like wool sweaters from like 20 years ago. They're going to look at it and they're going to be like, it doesn't feel right. I don't like it. It's not trending. So, that. The third one is, I think, kind of related to the previous one. I call it less lavish core. So I think it's also might happen because I said I observed that recession core is coming back again. So this new trend could be because of that. I call it less less lavish core. Just like it's going to be more simplistic. It's not going to be very extravagant. Comment down below how many times I said extravagant. Probably 4, but okay. Um, so yeah, like even the silhouettes are not going to be like very weird or performative. Even though, like, of course, it's not going to like stop point blank. It's not going to like designers are not going to like stop creating amazing lavish art like that, extravagant art 5 times as extravagant art like that cold turkey. They're not going to stop, but like I see a rise of um, people indulging in very simplistic clothes. So that swimming hydration core, that's the 4th trend I am predicting. I mean, the whole hydration TikTok core that has already popped off. So I think that is one of the balls that rolled to have this new trend in existence. But I also think it's because it could also be because of the China GQ photo shoot that everyone is like thirsting over. I love it, absolutely. I'm also thirsting over it. And it's just like, hot, like hot climate. The world is fucking boiling. So to show that, like, I don't know, it could be because of that. A lot of swimming, a lot of like swimwear coded outfits, a lot of beach coded outfits, but like not in a old money style, like I'm going to Greek and stuff. Not in that way, but like a swimming costume. That's what we call them in India. Like, your swimwear, we call them swimming costume. I don't know why, but we just do. So yeah, swimming costume core. That's going to be the new core, one of the new cores. And the 5th one is minimal vampires. So I think it's going to be like, like very vampire coded, very, like uh, 1800s, I think 1800s, from the time of 1800s, and just like a very, honestly, I don't know the time period, but I just know in my head that that's what it's going to be about. Like it's basically like the fashion they portray in all the old vampire movies, but it's not going to be like, again, it's not going to be extravagant. It's going to be like kind of minimal. It's going to be kind of subtle. It's going to be like easy on the eye. So that's how it's going to be like. And the 6th or the 7th, I don't know, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6, the 6th trend of, I call it formless fashion. It's going to be like people experimenting with the silhouettes of their clothes more and more, and just like making it like super absurd. I mean it in a good way, by the way. Like making it like super fucking absurd and like formless. Like how those like baggy pants are getting baggier and baggier, and yeah, so it's going to be like, like, I don't know if you guys saw those, but like those like super baggy pants is like, it's basically like, if it's like a tent. So one of those. And I love baggy pants. I would love to wear a tent. I love that. So I think if that actually, this prediction ends up happening, I would enjoy this core very much. I think I would also enjoy Bacne Acne core and Vampire. Yeah, I am not going to love the Brat core, which I already predicted, so I'm not going to mention it again to not bore you guys. So yeah, formless fashion, just like very balloony or weird formless, like I saw in many places they were like very structured and absurd, like people wearing cubes and triangles, and I love that, and I think it's going to keep happening for a while. It's going to be like the it things for a while, but then, or maybe also like with it, to complement it, there's going to be like formless, bubbly, balloony, bally, circly kind of fashion. Like you're just wearing like a ball, like that. I mean, it's not like a new thing, but I think it's going to become more prevalent. So the okay, the last one is the anti-shura slash rural grandma slash grandpa core. So I don't know if you know about uh, the word shura. I I'm not sure like if I know the like accurate meaning, but it basically means like old rich ladies in Italian. Like those like ladies with like big fur coats and like Chanel tweed stuff. So they're just like rich ladies who love like rich old fashioned. So the opposite of that, I think it's going to be grandma core, but like I think grandma core has always been here, but I think it's going to be like actually very grandma, but like rural grandma. It's going to be probably inspired from uh, rural areas from East Asia and um, Eastern European rural areas as well. Just like very simplistic and very grandma core coded clothes, like cardigans, but they're not like too extravagant. They're not too colorful. They're not going to be like very young colors. They're going to be dull colors and like, or maybe like dark colors. Like imagine a black cardigan with embroideries that are like red and blue, but not like young people color, like I don't know, lavender and pastels, just like more dark, serious tones. That's the last one, honestly. But then I also was coming up with hair predictions. And I only came up with 3 jeweled hair clips, and I think this could be because of what they showed in Hiramandi. If you don't know, Hiramandi is a show, Indian show, and it's like really pretty. It's a period drama, and it's like really pretty, and the jewelry and the fashion is like amazing. And they had like uh, hair clips that were like they were like basically jewelries. They were like bejeweled, but not like with fake rhinestones, but like with actual jewelry. So jewelry hair clips that you can like also wear with traditional clothes. Um, so that, and I think, I don't know about the whole world globally, but I think it's going to be more prevalent in India and Southeast Asia, basically. So now the second one is Howlesk Natural Anti-Mog. So that's what I'm calling this new hair trend. It's going to be like, I don't know, just like I see, especially in men's haircut, it's like getting like very like they want volume, and they also want like spikes and volumes, and like they're putting a lot of dry shampoo to just like make it less flat and more chaotic. And honestly, like it does not look bad, but I think it's had its moment. Like like with the fade and with that, and also the mog hairstyle. I don't know if it's mog or mog, But that, I think it's going to be like more natural. It's going to be like something that you can have from day to day, that like you just like you just combed your hair, and it's the natural volume, natural look that your hair gives. Of course, it's gonna require a lot of styling as well, because yeah, it's going to be like no it's going to be like no makeup look for your hair, basically. So it's also going to be like hairstyles from the old times, but not like those super crazy bold hairstyles from the 80s, but more like the natural ones. It could just like people who don't live in big cities, the hairs they have, people who are not like super into fashion, but they just have like naturally pretty hair. So like I think that's going to be one of the trends. The third one is loose gunti choti. So I don't know what gunti choti is. It's like, where you make a braid, basically, where you like um, divide your hair into three parts and then you braid it. So that, and it's going to be like very loose. Yeah, I think that's going to be one of the things, because I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong with all of these, but I just want to share because, yeah. So that's the last one, the loose gunti choti, like, just like loose hair, and then you have that braid, which is like very natural, very like, okay, it's just like a very useful hairstyle. It's not like, it doesn't require a lot of maintenance. You just like do it. It's like, also it's a protective hairstyle, so for straight hair. So it's going to be one of those things. Also, I uh, saw that people were having those braids were like super tight and super high, like a high pony but braided in the past. So maybe now it's going to be still braids but loose and relaxed. So that's that. I think I should end the video right here, but maybe I should also say this. I saw like some, like, what elements and trends I observed in the recent fashion shows I watched. Corp, corp core, corp core is still prevalent, still going strong, and also kinda gorp core, but not quite the same. Wait, yeah, gorp core, but not too colorful. It's less colorful. Uh, and again, that whole ethnic thing, dull color thing, formless, liquidy, bubbly, fluid fashion, and the whole recession, inflation core, minimal core, that's going to come back, but like not minimal in a Bella Hadid, Kendall Jenner way, but in a, yeah, not in that way, not in like a white shirt, blue jeans. I mean, that's going to keep going on forever, because yeah, but it's going to be different. It's going to be new, but it's still going to feel very minimal and sophisticated, but not rich, if you know what I mean. So and heart structures slash silhouettes. So like how I said, it's like parallel to the whole formless, bubbly, circular fashion is going to be structures like triangles and uh, boxes. One good example could be if you saw FKA Twigs, their performance uh, of that song. I don't remember the song, but it's like very popular. It's like, "Did I do it for you?" All I did is for you. They did it to raise funds for Palestine, which is a great thing. I don't know the event's name, I don't know the song's name, but if you see their performance, the dress they're wearing, it has literal cuboids on their sleeves. So I think that's going to be more it in the future. So I don't know how far in the future, but like kind of like near to mid far future. So these are my fashion predictions. Thank you for coming to my TED talk, my fag talk. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go. Bye.